When you learn Chinese, one of the most important things, especially in Taiwan, is just like, number one is don't be afraid to make mistakes. Like, don't be afraid to say the wrong thing or to screw up while you're like learning the language, because it's a difficult language and you're gonna make mistakes. Like, that's inevitable. Like, you're gonna say something wrong, you're gonna have the wrong tone when you know, say something. And so I'd say just, and always like seek out, if you don't know how to say something, or if you don't know, yeah, if you don't know how to say something, or you like don't know how to use it, like just be willing to ask people, you know, natives, and like just strike up conversations like, hey, you know, like I'm trying to learn Chinese right now, like how do I say this, or like how do I use this word, or like what does this character mean. So I think that just be fearless when you go out. Just don't be afraid to make mistakes. And of course you're gonna make mistakes, but that's not a huge issue. Like, you're gonna, I mean, I think if you're willing, if you have a passion to learn the language, it'll make learning it so much easier. So, and I don't know, when I was there, like I loved the process of learning a language, because it opens up a whole new world to you, and like it helps you to kind of see the world differently, and like learn why their language is the way it is. So, and also, just one more thing, I think a really important thing is to just make sure that you're willing to like work hard in terms of like learning the vocab and learning the vocabulary. I mean, learning the vocabulary, learning the grammar, because it's a really important part of learning the language. Like, I used to have this idea that like, oh, if you're just immersed in the environment, like you kind of just soak it up like a sponge. And to an extent, like you do pick up on things, but your language learning will be so much faster if you're willing to put like a lot of time and effort into like trying to learn new things. So those are some just language learning tips.